Okay, guys, welcome. Today is another day, so another episode of the G Man podcast. Welcome back. I think we're gonna try and do like more weekly episodes. There's not that much Godzilla content coming out recently, but that doesn't matter. Today, we're going over some new stuff that basically released, and it's some new Godzilla X Kong TV spots. Now, it took me a while to find these, but I found all the ones I want to go over. Um, we're gonna look over some new shots. Um, and I don't want to try and get copyright strikes. Well, mainly just because I want to keep this podcast mainly listen mostly. Like you just have to listen. Don't even have to watch the videos. Just have to listen. So I think I'm just gonna be posting in the link description. Go to the description and you'll find all the two different Twitter X posts where I got these shots from. So, well, I'm not going to show the shots, but I'll explain them to you and go over them. So, yeah, I think this episode is going to be a little bit more shorter. There's not that much new shots. They're basically just some new shots of scenes we've seen more of, but they're shots that are going to be shown in the movie. And seeing these shots really makes me think this movie's going to actually not be an hour or 2 hours long. So this first shot is in the post of Godzilla underscore King 7. Oh, wait, these are both from the same person. Okay. But this one's TV spots number 6. And the next post we're going to go over is TV spot 30. I don't know what that means for there's like 30 different ones, but I'm only going over these because they have like the most new stuff. So starting off this first one, we see a new shot of Godzilla bursting out of the ice. And I'm just going to watch it real quick. So basically, he just bursts out of ice. He has some like breath coming out of his mouth, but it doesn't look. It mainly looks like when you have like smoke or like mist coming out of your breath when it's like super cold outside. It's more of like that type instead of like the atomic breath. And then we have this epic cool shot. I think in these new TV spots, they're really respecting Kong. They're just like in this shot, Kong's just a kangaroo jumping Scar King. Scar King drops his whip, and we have this really cool shot of Kong just like roaring. It kind of looks like he's at the snow. I don't know. Maybe we'll do an episode where we try and like match up all the shots and stuff. But now we get to our next trailer. It doesn't show like as many cool shots from the final battle. I think that one, the post we just went over, was primarily stuff like that. But this trailer, I'm going to be calling it the Unite TV spot because that's basically the entire thing. So starting off, it talks with the main girl character. I forgot her name. I don't really care for the human characters. But basically, she's like speaking as Godzilla in his evolved form goes down a river in, I think, is going to be the final battle location. And then we get the shot of his eyes underwater angrily. And I feel like those shots are like the same scene. And then we get the same shot of the little girl from the first movie touching Kong's finger. Then we get a I need to play this one. The beginning of the part of Shimo poking his eyes out. And then we have this one shot. Now this shot is from one image we saw. I don't think it was from the leaks, but I think it was just the image we all got to see, and it was basically Kong, Scar King, and the rest of them just looking at Shimo coming out of the lava thing. And we get to see Kong's scared eyes again. And this makes me think, and there's got a lot of people thinking that he's literally scared of the biggest Titan ever. Yeah, I guess that could be a thing. But then we get this another shot of like Kong like looking up at Shimo, it looks like. So I don't think he's scared of Shimo. I just think he's like just surprised by her height when she like stands on hind legs. And we get I forgot this is like a new shot. It's basically Shimo. Well, this is actually suspected to be Shimo. Shimo shooting her her breath through the ice. But what I think it is just Godzilla shooting for the ice with his blue breath. And then we see this other shot of buildings being destroyed. Like that same shot of Godzilla like waking up with his pink eye, but except you could see his pupil a lot more. Okay, now there are two. Okay, actually, I'm missing the United thing. We didn't go over that one. So if I can just find it. So that's number 6. I'm going to go to Godzilla_King and see if I can find it this way. But I don't know. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna scroll down. Okay, I found one new one. It shows strum shots that we've already seen. And then we get to see like Kong doing like hey. It's like the most human thing he's ever done. He's just like hey. And it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of worries me. No. And then there's this other one. It's basically like a continued of Kong smashing his thunder glove into the ground, shooting lightning. So that's another cool shot. Okay, I found one I really want to go over. I think this one I saw the most. So basically, it starts off with Kong's army pounding the ground, and then it goes to Kong like surrounding, being from the pounding with his axe, and then we get the shot of him looking up. Kong using his glove to crawl himself out of the pyramids. And then we get the united part. So we get Kong shoving his glove in the air as U appears. The U appears. Godzilla attacking what I'm presuming is jets, but I heard they're actually drones. Like he's attacking the drones. And then the N appears, and then the I appears with that thing of the girl like touching something. And we get when Kong grabs Scar King's whip, but then gets scarred by it from the T. And then for the E, we get Godzilla swiping his tail through some buildings. While fighting Shimo, you can see her crystals in the right corner. And then we get to see Zuko playing in some water as Kong watches. And it's giving me some real God of War 2018 vibes. So, I hope Kong and Zuko's relationship is like God of War. Just because I really like that relationship status. I think it'd be really cool for these two. And yeah, that's all I have for this episode. So if you guys want to see any of these things, link in the description. All the posts will be there. I think we went over like 4. And Shimo is not a spoiler if you're thinking about that, because she's literally been shown in the trailers multiple times. They even try to edit it out. Anyway, yeah. Bye.